Hello, my Capricorn friends. Welcome. Thank you so very much for being with me. This will be a general weekly reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for December 2nd through December 8th. And there's a card on the floor. Just bear with me for a moment. Okay, December 2nd through December 8th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it is general. Just take anything that does resonate, leave the rest behind, and never put anyone else's judgment or opinion above your own. And every so often I like to remind my viewers that I do not perceive these readings or messages as predictions, not like psychic predictions or fortune telling or anything like that. It's just a reading of the energies as they stand and the direction in which they're headed. However, the purpose of this reading, if it does resonate with you, is to provide maybe a different way of looking at things, maybe some guidance, or maybe even the start of a personal conversation for you. Maybe, oh, I didn't think of it that way. Oh, maybe this would be a good idea, or that would be a good idea. Like, kind of like to get you thinking that if something does resonate with you, that those two cards came up together. Not sure which one should be on top, but we'll discuss it when we get there. So, in other words, none of this is meant to be a prediction of what will happen. It's really just here as, a message of guidance. Ooh, a card flipped over in the middle here. Okay. And then there's another one sticking out sideways here. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Okay. So you have two cards for each category. And let's get from the major arcana the overall message. I'll explain all of it in a moment. I know I was kind of going off on a tangent there, but no, I really think it is important that the High Priestess, wow, you're the second sign to get that as the overall message, energy. I just think it's important that if you're viewing this, that you should know what, like, my intention is with these cards, so that you can take the message as it best resonates for you. Okay, so two cards for each category. From the minor arcana, we have the physical realm, the mental realm, and the spiritual realm. In other words, what's going on in your life, what you're thinking about, focused on, or talking about, and a message from the spiritual realm, the universe. And then from the major arcana, the overall energy here. So let's take a look at the physical realm. So we have the Eight of Wands reversed and the Five of Swords beneath that. Okay, so I think some sort of a conflict with another is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. I feel like a power struggle is coming to an end. I'm going to leave it at that for a moment until we take a look at the other cards. But this week, if you've been in some sort of a power struggle or disagreement with another, or like having, words with another, that's going to come to an end this week. So, in your mental realm, you're focused on the future. And you have the Eight of Cups. So, very interesting. A conflict with someone else is ending. And you're focused, your outlook on the future is bright, is positive. You see room for growth. You see direction. You may not know 100% where you're going, but you have a positive outlook for the future, and it involves leaving something behind here with the Eight of Cups. And you have two eights here, which are the numbers, which is the number of of power, of strength. So very interesting here, my Capricorn friends. And your message from the spiritual realm with the Ace of Cups is fabulous, magnificent. The Ace of Cups, so you have some new opportunity coming your way. It will vary as to what this is, but you may have the opportunity for a new relationship, a new creative endeavor, a new spiritual direction, a new way of being in the world. It's really like a gift from the universe here. And it's also the message from the universe. So there's a tremendous opportunity here for you. It's unclear specifically as to what this is, but that makes sense. It's a general reading. But I like it. I feel good about it when I picked up this card. Woo, good feelings. Wow, okay. And beneath that, we have the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, so I feel as though this new, I don't even know what to call it, this new direction, this new inspiration, opportunity, whatever this is, I feel as though it's a new way for you to even like look at yourself. You feel more authentic. You are no longer going to feel, I feel like maybe there was like you weren't comfortable in your own skin, or the situation didn't feel right for you. You felt like I feel like you feel like you were deceiving yourself. And this whole situation is leading you, I feel like you're leaving that energy behind. You're going to be more authentic. I feel like you're going to be more authentic in your life and feel better in your own skin, if that makes sense. Wow, Capricorn, what is going on? I mean, I don't usually say this, I don't think, for a weekly reading. I don't like to say it because it is just a weekly reading, and the extent to the importance in your life will vary for each of you since it's general, but this feels powerful. I mean, maybe this is a message just for one person, who knows? But you have the High Priestess as your overall energy. So this is about trusting your intuition. And it does have a lot to do with spirituality, but it's also duality and balance, right? The balance between the earthly and spiritual realms. I feel like it's also the balance that your intuition can bring to your physical life. In other words, needing to tap into that spiritual side of you to give you that balance on the earthly plane, if that makes sense. So I feel as though you may be very intuitive this week. You may be really digging deep. And I don't mean digging deep as in making a big effort, but having the ability to dig deep sounds like it's an effort. I don't feel like it's an effort, but like it's almost like the depths of you are easy to reach this week. And you feel spiritually guided. You're tapping into your inner being, your true self, your non-physical self, and you are, getting that guidance. You just have that inner knowing, the energy of inner knowing coming out for you. So very interesting. So the end of a conflict and positive focus on the future and leaving something behind. And I mean, I feel as though the conflict is over with this person because of this, of what you're leaving behind. But now it doesn't necessarily mean that you're leaving a person behind, but the end of this conflict because you're leaving it behind, it's allowing you to focus more positively on the future. So what you're leaving behind may not be a person per se. Of course, it will vary for each of you, but it may just be the end of conflict and stepping into your power, right? The 2 8s that you have here. Ending some sort of a conflict or power struggle that was really leaving one of you, at least one of you, feeling powerless, feeling smaller, feeling hurt, negative, right? And it's possible that this power struggle, the person who felt bad varied. It's not necessarily only one of you. Of course, in some situations it may be that case, but I just really feel like you're just letting that go. You're walking away from it. Again, too, here. Like, I feel like there was maybe a lack of honesty, deception going on in some relationship or situation here. And that is just, you're letting it go in some way, shape, or form. Some of you might be leaving a person. Others might have come to an agreement to let something go. Or you're seeing things in a new light. You have some new inner knowing that brings you to a better agreement with that person. I don't know what it is specifically for each of you. It varies, but this is really, really positive. Letting go of an old conflict with a brighter outlook toward the future, which is just going to lead to something fresh and new. And you being more in tune with yourself. Yes, you're becoming more in tune with yourself. Becoming more comfortable in your own skin, getting in tune with yourself, which of course, your intuition here. Wow. I feel really powerful about this. And for some reason, I feel compelled to keep talking about it, but I'm not even sure what else to say. Other than maybe, make sure you trust your intuition and your inner knowing. For some of you, it might be your gut feeling. For some of you, it might be what you feel in your heart. For others, it is really just an intuition. Sometimes it's like an inspiration, like an inspirational download. Sometimes it's emotional. But whatever it is for you, however you can trust your intuition this week, I think that's really, really, really important. So it is a general reading. It will not resonate with each of you. If it doesn't resonate with you, go check out your moon and rising sign readings, because sometimes they resonate more. But if this does resonate with you, if you recognize even before this week, if you're watching this in advance leading into the week tomorrow that begins tomorrow, you might already recognize that you've had an ongoing conflict with somebody else, an ongoing power struggle. And you may recognize this, and just remember, trust your intuition. You're leaving someone or something behind with a positive focus toward the future and future growth for yourself and a brand new, fresh opportunity, or again, maybe gift from the universe. So I love it, Capricorn. So thank you, Capricorn, for being with me. And I really hope you have a fabulous week ahead. And don't forget, trust your intuition.